Hello, hello. Today, me and him are going to be showing you how to finish a rear naked choke. All right, this is something that many beginners really need help with, and honestly, I needed help with it for years, and nobody really helped me until one day my coach, my newer coach, showed me. I asked him, I'm like, how do I finish this? Because I'm selling right now. I need help. He showed me how to finish it, and now I'm going to show you what I learned and what works for me in tournaments. So let's get into it, guys. So here's what we're gonna do, all right? Let's say he is blocking his neck. I can't get across the hand, you know? We've all been there. Here's what I want you to do. Take your right hand, put it in his armpit. Act like you're going for the choke, instead go for his armpit like this. Hide it in his armpit. Now, with this hand, your left hand, peel his hand away from his face. If you're peeling his hand away from his face, like this, you can slip this up, and then you got it. It's that simple. It's that simple. So let's do it again. Now, he's blocking right here. I can't get across the face. I can't get in the neck, in the armpit. Now, right here, he's not gonna really care to take your hand, or to take your hand out of his armpit, because what kind of threat is an armpit? You know, what are you gonna do? Here's what you do. You peel his left hand away, and you take your right hand, and you just, boom, as deep as you can. I know a lot of people talk about, and I actually fell victim to this when I first started training, you want the blade of your forearm to be right here. This is stupid. Don't listen to these people, and they're wrong. You wanna, once it's in the armpit like this, you wanna be able to jack this up as high as you can. You do not wanna be right here. This is bad. You want this to go up high as you can, right? Now, if he's blocking the neck, you put it in the armpit, push this hand away, or you can fake like this, right? And get the cross face. If you ever wrestled, it's cross face. Get your blade against his face. This will give up the neck. And then you got it. Right here, it's already over, all right? So the first step to that, step by step, he's blocking right here, armpit. Peel this left hand away is step 2. Or cross face. Peel the hand away, jack this up as high as you can. Third step, finish the choke. And it's over. Now let me show you when I hit this in my tournament. This was about a month ago, 2 months ago. This was about, I think, 2 months ago. And there was no defense for it, because when you get under the armpit, you're able to just, it's very simple. It's probably the most simple way to get a choke. Now, that was probably the nicest version of the choke I'm gonna show you today, all right? Here are my go-tos. These are the 3 kinds of chokes that I do in tournament. Here are my main go-tos, all right? That was my first one. My second one is this. So let's say you got it in the armpit like this, peel the hand away, you get it right here, but you can't finish the choke like this, right? And he's peeling this hand away, you can't really get it with one hand. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It depends on if the guy you're going against is a dog, all right? Usually right here you'll get it, but sometimes they're peeling this hand away. Here's what you're gonna do. Now, who here has watched Khabib versus Conor McGregor? Who here's watched it? It's a classic. I know I have a million times. I got to train with Team AKA. That was a blessing, being able to learn from their coaches and their team. And they were doing this to me a lot over there, honestly. A lot of the Russians, Kyrgyzstanis, didn't matter. All of them were doing it. When you're tucking your chin like this, right? And you're blocking the neck and you can't get right here. I usually have pretty good defense. They don't care. They put their hand across your chin, across your jaw, and they'll gable grip like this. You're on the chin. There's no jaw on this guy, but let's imagine there's a jaw. You're on the jaw, gable grip. Now put your left elbow on the back like this. Now, on the back like this, you're creating a pressure where you're pushing into the back. And in doing that, they are forced to go this way. They cannot turn this way because your elbow is pushing them this way. Now, so first step, reach across, gable grip. Second step, push into the back with your elbow. Third step, push with your head into their head almost. Because I've seen a lot of people that get this and they pull backwards like this. that works sometimes, but as you can see, if I'm going like this, their head is just coming backwards. So it gives them leeway. I don't want them to get leeway. I want them to suffer, all right? So here we go. Reach across, gable grip. Elbow on the back, your head pushing into their head, and use your right lat. This is your lat if you don't know. Use your right lat to pull this way. Use your arm too, of course, when you're getting the choke, but, and really it's a choke because you're getting this side, the carotid artery, but it's really like a jaw crank. It's what Khabib did to Conor McGregor.
Nope, it's on the chin.
There's the tap. Still undisputed.
Yeah, it's not fun. And this guy's not, it's not because Conor was, a baby. No, it's because your jaw is going to break, especially when you got that guy on top of you, all right? Now, honestly, anyone can do this. You don't have to be really strong. It's just about the positioning. So you get across the face, gable grip, left elbow in, and then you rotate to your right. Their jaw is breaking, and they're gonna be, let me show you when I hit this in my tournament. Yeah, I could hear the guy going, like he panic tapped pretty fast. It's not fun. It's not fun. Now for the last choke on this list, probably the most brutal one. No, definitely the most brutal choke on this list. Here's an example of it in the UFC. Khamzat Chimaev and Robert Whittaker. Yeah, not fun. All right, not fun. Now I'm gonna be showing you how to do that to your friends at open mat. So here's what you're gonna do. Let's say the guy's tucking his chin, right? And he's blocking right here. He's doing everything right. You can't really do anything. You just have to get lucky and be able to get this wrist under the nose. So around the mouth area, by the jaw, right here. Once you get this right here, right? Or if this doesn't work and you can't get to the neck, jaw, right? So right here, and then you're gonna go like this. And this is a pretty small dummy head, so, I can't fully get my hand underneath, but really you need this hand to be underneath the head, all right? Fully underneath. The deeper this hand is under the head, the more likely it is you're gonna break this guy's jaw. And the more impossible it is to get out of it. So, right here, all right, you get right on the jaw, left hand under the head like this, and it's the same as the other choke with the, so right here, all right, now you're gonna get this left hand behind the head, and it's just like what Khabib did to Conor McGregor. It's the same thing. Use your right lat and rotate like this. Doing this is going to break the guy's jaw relatively fast if he doesn't tap. I mean, I felt things start to pop before while I do it to people. It's not fun. Definitely don't do it to your friends. I can't stop you, but don't do it to anyone that you want to be friends with after, because they are not going to like this. I've had people complain to me before. It's not fun when it's happening to you. But if you want to win your tournament, you want to win, if you're an open mat enforcer, here's what you got to do. So right here on the jaw, right here, and just like Khamzat Chimaev, you rotate like this, and it's over. That was definitely the most brutal choke on the list. All right, now I actually hit that to win a gold medal in Milwaukee around a year and a half ago. Let's check it out. Yeah, not fun. Not fun. That guy, I don't think he made eye contact with me the entire time afterwards. Just did not. I don't think he was too happy. But you know what? I did what I had to do, and that's what I want you guys. I want you guys to have that in your back pocket. I want to give you guys the tools to put in your toolbox that when you're in a dire situation in a match, at an open mat, when you're going against someone who's just doing better than you in the moment, I want you to have tools from my channel that you can go, boom, I'm pulling this out of the toolbox. I'm ready to throw something at this guy, bounce it off the wall. I want to be able to help you guys. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put it in the comments. I read everything. I respond within like 5 minutes usually, so I'm chronically online. I know it's an issue, but I am there for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. New video coming out maybe in a few days. I'm gonna be posting a lot more, so notification bell, all right? And I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all learned something today, and let me know if this works at your next open mat, all right? I'll see you later.